On June 15 of 2023, I flew to Cyprus, a little island in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. Beside being a cat lover paradise and a perfect place to start your summer, Cyprus has a lot of history and beautiful little towns to discover. I made a few videos about that in the past, you can check them out if you want. For this video, we traveled with my friend to the northern part of the island, which is also known as the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, which is recognized only by Turkey as such. If you're coming from the southern part, you have to go through the buffer zone, or what they call there the green line. So they check your passport, you have to pay for your car insurance. Also, like, it's a different thing. It doesn't take very long, and obviously it's not as difficult as going through the US-Canada border. Definitely. They didn't even mind me, like. So the island has been divided into the Turkish northern part, we'll say, and the Greek southern part since like 1974, after like the Greece coup, and then there was a Turkish invasion, Greek fled to the south. It's a lot of things, complicated. I don't do history on my channel. It's very interesting to read about that, and we're gonna see a little bit more of that in this video. In the next one, you have to go literally through a border, even though it's a very small and same island. After that, as soon as you step out of this buffer zone, I remember actually seeing soldiers. One soldier, our eyes met. It was weird. He was really good, hidden on under like a table or whatever, and he was probably like just like overlooking, doing whatever he needed to do on his duty. But that was weird to see that. It was interesting. Once you're out of this no man's land and you're in the Turkish part, it's like you're in Turkey. Big flags everywhere. The architecture of the buildings is different, even though it's on the same island. People speak another language, they use another currency, they practice another religion. We drove to Kyrenia for a first stop. Kyrenia is a city on the north coast of Cyprus. Mainly known for its castle, the Harper, which is really pretty, the little town, old town, a lot of shops, a lot of little souvenir shops especially, the beach, and a lot of good restaurants with fresh food. It's a very charming, beautiful city. I think Kyrenia is a main touristic spot in northern Cyprus, if I'm not wrong. On the next day, on our way to the Peace and Freedom Museum, we stopped. We saw it's very well located. It's on the highway, so you can't miss it, and we did not miss it, which is great. So we stopped at the it's C1974, I don't know how you say it in English, but C1974 Museum ship. It was designed to be exactly the same as the ships used in the 1974 peace operation. both this ship and the piece of Freedom Museum that are just right next to each other are free to visit, and they're very interesting, obviously. So they have a real pieces of equipment that were used during this peace operation. There is some English, not everywhere, but it's pretty easy to translate it with your phone nowadays. But it's very interesting to be able to see all that, especially to be on the boat. I really liked it. Going everywhere and all, it was very interesting to see that. The Peace and Freedom Museum is pretty big, has a lot of things from that peace operation. The part where the graves are is very peaceful, actually. Yeah, that's a good word, and very pretty. You know, it's by the sea. It's like everyone is resting. It's very nice. That same day, we drove to Famagusta, which is on the eastern coast of Cyprus, still on the northern part, technically on the northern part of northern Turkish side. Anyway, we visited a ghost town, a real ghost town. It's like a freaking big city with no one inside, and it was inhabited by Greeks, but they fled to the south when the Turkish invaded in 1974. So we did that and a few other things that you will see in the next video. So if you guys didn't see my first Cyprus videos that I did, I think it was a year ago, it was on the southern part of it. My friend lives on that Greek side, I guess. I did, I think, 2 or 3 videos. If you want to see how it looks like, you can check them out. And this video and the next one are gonna be really around that northern part of the island, which is very interesting. A lot of history in those islands, in that part of Europe anyway. Very old but very charming, and I'm glad I could film that for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video that will come next week.